Hi guys, I'm just going to show you a couple of DIYs that I've been doing, that I've been planning on doing, and I'm going to do them right in front of you. Okay, so what you're going to need is you're going to need these stencils from the Dollar Tree. Okay, and the reason I have these stuck together right now is because they come two in a pack. Okay, so the one is this and the other one is this, and I cut out the witch part of it. Okay, so there's the witch. So I'm going to take these stencils. They came in a pack like this, and it says stencils right on the top of it. Alright, so I'm just going to put this over to the side. Okay, and then I have some white paint that I did get at Dollar Tree, and you can get black paint just like this at Dollar Tree. I just happen to have this hanging around. Okay, so then I have the paint right over here, and I painted this ahead of time, this little calendar, just for time purposes, just so you can kind of see what I'm doing. And I do have another one that's drying that's shaped like this. These are those little calendars that you get at the Dollar Tree. This one said something on it, and this one said something on it. I think this said Family Blessed Home right here, because this still hasn't dried and I have to do another coat. And then this one here said, I forget what it said, like Good Vibes or something. So anyway, guys, so I have this calendar, and my plan is that, and hopefully I can do it without messing everything up, is that I'm going to stencil this witch right on it. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'm going to do it this way instead. Okay, and I kind of measured it in my head to see if it would fit, and it seems like it's going to fit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these Crafted Square sponge dabbers. Here it is right here, see? And I'm going to put that aside too so I can get out of the way. And then I have some white paint here, and I'm not really what you call a good stenciler, so I'm just going to kind of wing it and try to figure it out as I go along. I'm not really sure, so I'm just going to, when in doubt, I'm going to go light. So I'm going to try this right now. Okay, now I know I'm probably going to mess it up, and if I mess it up, guess what? I can do it again. So here's the moon. Okay, and if I go outside the lines, all I have to do is paint black again. You know, as a matter of fact, let me take a smaller brush. Okay, so let me just do this one instead. This seems like it might be better to do with. And you guys are going to see how it comes out, same as me. Same time frame. I'm holding that down real good. I maybe should have taped it down. I don't know, but like I said, I'm not really big into learning how to do these stencils, so I don't really know for sure if I'm doing this right. And I didn't look up anything ahead of time, and it is picking up a little bit at the edges, so I got to be careful. That's why I went to this little teeny one. And I'm trying to just go straight down. I'm just using my common sense, and my common sense is telling me to just hit it straight down. Let me just hold this right here for a minute, because I really don't want to have to paint black over it if I don't have to, you know. Now maybe I should just leave that witch there for a couple of minutes, but I don't have the patience for it, so I'm just going to pick it up. Okay, good. Alright, so basically all I really have to do is maybe go over it with like a little white, you know, I'm going to cut myself some slack here. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, so here's the black. I'll just go like that. I'll wait till it dries and then I'll do black. But I'm going to show it to you, okay? Show you close up how it came out. Can you see it? That's not too bad, right? For a person who never really stencils, that's actually pretty good. I got to give myself some credit on that one, right? And then the only other thing I'm going to do, obviously, is I'm going to change the date on it. Okay, so Where's the 3? There's 3. Then there's the 1. And then I put these guys behind here. And then you've got, how's that? Cool, right? Now, guys, like I said, I'm going to cut myself some slack. I didn't do the greatest of the stenciling job, but you know that's a witch on a broom in the moon, right? So guys, I'm just going to show you the next DIY. Okay guys, so you ready for the next one? Okay, so I got a couple of these pumpkins. I got a few of them. And I cut around this green thing, very carefully mind you. And when I pulled it off, it was hollow inside. Okay, see how it's hollow? So let me put this to the side. Now I have this material that I got at the Dollar Tree at the Crafter's Square section. I got a bunch of material, but here's another one of the materials. You see? But I decided that I wanted to use the leopard print. So I already put this in, but I'm going to show you because it was a little bit of like a trial and error, okay? Because you have to kind of fold it around on the side and keep your eye like on the side over here as you're doing it, so that you keep it like as a circle. And you got to be careful because, you know, this foam is kind of delicate, and if I push my finger in too hard, I feel like it's going to split open. So just be very, like, see something like right here, how it's not like tugged tight. So you kind of got to make it so that you kind of tug it on the sides as you go along. You'll get the feel of it. You'll see what I mean as you go along. And the material has to be probably this size of the square, or it really won't come around all the way around. Okay, so let me actually try to push this in with a paintbrush, because I never got it all the way around yet. Actually, you know what? That's actually a good idea. Try to pull it in that way. Huh. That's actually a good idea. Wow, that worked better than I thought it would. Okay, but obviously I'm probably going to have a piece over here that is shown white. So there. And this has to be tugged up a little bit better. So maybe that wasn't the exact greatest way to do it, but you get what I did, right? Let me see if I can tighten that up a little even better. And who knows, you might even want to glue it if you don't care about reusing the material. But, you know, I might want to reuse this material someday. So, you know. And then, guys, so I got this paintbrush right here, right? So this paintbrush has come apart. So all you have to really do, and I'm not going to, you know, go crazy taking it apart, but they do kind of come apart pretty easy. And so I already actually painted one off to the side. Let me grab that. Okay guys, so see what I did? I took the stick and then I painted it partway black, so you can stick it right down in there. Okay, you don't have to worry about, you know, getting the foam piece back. And, you know, obviously don't stick it down in too far, because then it will go in too far. So anyway, that I have, and so I want to show you a couple of other ideas. Okay, so I picked up some ribbon at the Dollar Tree. It's brown. Now, I probably would like to do black, but I don't have black ribbon on me right now. And then I picked up these leaves, and I really don't know for sure whether I'm going to use these leaves on this. And my fan overhead is blowing all over the place. But it's just an idea that you could do. And then like put the bow right there. You see what I mean? And I took this bow and I just basically just wrapped it a bunch of times. There's all kinds of different ways to make bows, but I didn't glue this on because I'm not really sure whether this is exactly the way I want to have it. But isn't that adorable? I hope you guys can see this because I'm filming it at night and I'm trying to get it up as close as I can to the camera. But how adorable is that? Okay, and I think that even this would probably be even adorable if you made it with this. You know, this is kind of whimsical, you know. So guys, I took the leaves away, but anyway, you get the idea, right? You could do a black bow, you could even do like a beige bow, you could put like bling on here, you could put a piece of jewelry right there, like, you know, one of those little fake little jewelry things they have at the Dollar Tree on the stickers. I mean, there's so many things you can do with this, and it started out as that, okay? So would anybody really know that I did that? You know what I mean? So guys, I just want to show you, and again, I think you'll be able to see it, but I hope so. And guys, speaking of these sticks, okay, whenever I use these paint brushes, I end up keeping the sticks, okay? And this is what I did. I took, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you can stack them this way and then add to the sides, or you can do what I did, but it's easier to do it this way. Like first put the 3 together, then put these 2, and then this. And then I painted it blue, and then I have these little squares that they sell in the Crafter's Square, and I'm not totally done with this, but picture this with a little bow on it, okay? And guys, this is a tall pumpkin. This is my version of a tall pumpkin, okay? And guys, when this dries, I'm going to take one of these stickers and I'm going to put it right there. Okay, I'll probably use the orange one. It looks like it's going to fit really good. Okay, and these are also from the Dollar Tree. Pretty much everything is from the Dollar Tree. I don't think I bought anything else that wasn't from the Dollar Tree. So guys, there's my little DIYs. I like to call them the starter DIYs, okay? They're so easy, and cut yourself some slack. They don't have to be perfect, okay? You could make them a little bit more perfect than I did, but that's how I did it. And I know you guys can do these. These are so easy, okay? So guys, thanks for sticking with me, and I hope you have a great night. Bye now.